It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. GA, this has all the makings of a high-scoring contest. We've got two outstanding offensive teams.
Both very skilled at shooting the ball, but that's exactly why this game will be decided by stops. Defense wins against teams who are elite scoring.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. Jaren Jackson Jr. was the topic, and Coach was impressed by the tape. He said, the more I watch of Jaren, the more I'm convinced he's the best defensive player in the league. He does so much for their team, and we're going to have to be hyper-aware of his weak side help tonight. Coach isn't alone on that appraisal. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Now, here's Leonard. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
James gets the bucket.
And LeBron James wins his battle right at the beginning. Explosive first step.
And Levine with the slam.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
LeBron outside. And the dunk by James.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And in Tyronn Lue, the Clippers have one of the league's most highly respected and Doris coveted head coaches.
And think about it, Kevin. He signed an extension with the Clippers 2 summers ago. That was amidst rumors that the Lakers might have an interest. Remember, LeBron and Ty Lue go way back. But he is now committed long-term with this organization. That is smart business.
And here are the Raptors. After Los Angeles picked up 3 with their rush.
How about since he entered the league, Kawhi Leonard has tripled his assist average. What a good passer he has become.
Now here's Jackson. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3-pointer off the mark.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best 3-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Here's Levine. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. Leonard attacking, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's what this coaching staff has encouraged Leonard to do. They want him in attack mode.
Here's LeBron. Toronto grabs the miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Back to Siakam. A 3-ball. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
There's no hesitation in catch-and-shoot situations for Pascal Siakam. He has turned himself into a legitimate threat.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
That one good for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Ivy no one around him. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it's James missing.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
Clippers on defense. 3-point lead. Pass to Reddish. Basket counts.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
James looking it over. Shoots over Leonard. Off the iron that time. Here's Ivy. He has yet to score. Pass to Reddish. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Jackson. To the left wing. Mitchell with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. Rell's wide open, and again it's the Clippers missing. Now Leonard. Pass to Ivy. Outside Leonard. Shot clock at 7.
Well, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court he makes a lot of noise.
Here's James. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And there's the drive. Pass to Okongwu. No good from outside. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
And LeBron throws it down hard.
And his handle might be an underrated part of James's game. Totally drawing off the defender with that move. Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Now, here's Reddish. Pass to Leonard. And he uses the glass on the layup. Leonard's got 8 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Toronto. He notched 8 points in the quarter.
17. Los Angeles. 16.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Guys?
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
Henderson, no one around him. Hits the three-point bomb.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
And finished off by Porter.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg, yeah. Showing off the bunny. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
Los Angeles substitution. Number 33.
Here's Edey. Hasn't made one yet. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Levine. Oh!
Such a big-time athlete. Levine makes the hardest moves look easy.
Pass to Caruso. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Miscue there. Haven't had many of those so far, which is a big reason they're ahead.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Henderson. Misses in close.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Smart. On the wing, Porter. Rebound by the Clippers. For three, Henderson. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And Levine throws it down.
That elite athleticism of Zach LaVine. This guy loves to finish up high.
But drive by Henderson. Count the basket. Henderson's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So both teams making some changes here. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Ivy. No good on the triple. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travel that didn't happen.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Ivy, such a quick first step. It makes him so difficult to guard off the bounce.
Henderson, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And here's Leonard from 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
And then Henderson with the jam.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hops.
Right side, Leonard. Pass to Reddish. 6 to shoot. Good work there as it goes. Reddish has got his second basket.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing. But you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Here's Leonard. Kawhi, confident inside.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
He had passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Here's Leonard. He takes it in.
As unassuming as he looks sometimes, Kawhi Leonard finishes with authority off the dribble.
The 3 from LeBron drills the three-pointer. James has got 14 points.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finish.
To the right side. Outside for Jackson. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
A 3 from Leonard. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And he banks in the layup. And the Clippers lead by 2.
a much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Both teams will make substitutions. And here's Toronto.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
And here's Reddish. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Clippers lead by 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Jackson with it. Okongwu covering. Toronto trailing. Here's Levine at basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Here's Jackson. Good D by Siakam. Here's Toronto now. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
And Levine, here we go. And Levine throws it down.
Boy, hard to keep up with the quickness of Zach LaVine. Get that first step off the drive, and it's over.
Smart with the steal. Leonard looking over the floor. Elbow shot. Takes it inside. Levine with it. 14 points for him. Shot clock at 5. Falls back and brings the fadeaway jumper. Levine's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That'll be his second foul of the game. 2 minutes into the second half of play now.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Toronto shooting their first free throw of the game right now. The free throw drops for Leonard. Endorse the Raptors. It would seem further ahead defensively than they are at the offensive end.
Kevin, it's an organization that historically looks for size. They have a lot of length and athleticism. The ability to force turnovers and be disruptive is something they identify, and then they want to push in transition. They're actually an entertaining group. Boy, you do not want Levine getting all the way to the rack. Where is the rotation?
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Caruso. Just 5 on the clock. Here's LeBron. No good off the front iron.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Levine deciding where to go with it. Into the lane. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. And Okongwu slams it in.
And Smart keeps the offense connected. Just does a great job of making sure they have a nice flow.
Pass to Caruso. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
He's off on the second.
Alex Caruso, to me, one of those guys who's a plug-and-play no matter what system you put him in. Work ethic, IQ, unselfish defense, willing to mix it up and be competitive everywhere on the floor.
Levine for three. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, guys. The future of the NBA is digital. Commissioner Silver said streaming allows us to better engage fans through the personalization of telecasts, creating chat communities, buying products, playing fantasy. There's an enormous opportunity. We are just barely scratching the surface. Kevin?
It's getting interactive. Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Toronto. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Ivy. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
It doesn't take much room. Ivy saw some daylight and just took off.
Count that one. Raptors leading by 7. Ivy on the wing. He's got 6. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter. Woo.
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
James. And Vucevic pulls it down. On the wing, Barnes. There's the three. Bangs home the trifecta. And it's a 12-point Raptor lead.
With that deep stroke, I like Barnes' ability to switch between the 3 and 4 spots. Two distinct things in terms of spacing on the floor and the requirements of the jobs.
.146 left to play here in the third. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. The three from LeBron. And the three ball is good. James has got 12 now in this quarter.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Barnes outside. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the three ball. Barnes has got the lead up to 12 now for the Raptors.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Astor Henderson driving inside. That shot is off. So it's Toronto now. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. They hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. Nobody near Barnes. Good on the triple. Barnes has got 9.
When Harrison Barnes is in rhythm, there's no doubt about it. He can stretch your defense. I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. 11 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you over...
LeBron does it again.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And so it's Toronto up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this. And we reach the fourth quarter. A game that may be already out of hand. Clippers trail by 12. No one near James as he lets it go. Outside for Jackson. With the step back. 5 to shoot. James with the terrific drive inside.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
Here's Levine. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, there's the versatility Levine brings to your team. This guy can go on scoring runs and keep you afloat.
From deep, James. Oh, the shot is pure from LeBron.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
To me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
The three, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
I'll tell you, they're leaning hard on this guy, but he's going to need some help here.
Screen by Leonard. Levine. And Levine throws it down.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Outside Leonard. The shake. Leonard dunks it down with force.
Kawhi Leonard right now is cooking, folks. This guy has got a rhythm, and you better watch out.
From deep, James. They get it again. Tries again. And Edey with the weigh-in.
Well, this is a big part of his game, creating offense for his team off the glass.
Right side, Levine. Pass to Smart. Leonard inside. LeBron grabs the miss. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Fires from deep. Hits it from three-point range. James has got 42 in the game.
He is just self-willing this team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Yeah, this is a little bit of showmanship right there, from his nifty handle to the way he finishes. Nicely done by Zach.
And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. Pass to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
We're seeing the offensive side of Kawhi tonight. One of the all-time great two-way players.
The drive by James. And LeBron throws it down.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Levine. And Levine with the slam.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Pass to Leonard. Okongwu a screen. Out left to the wing. And Okongwu slams it in.
Kawhi Leonard understands when and where to deliver the ball to his teammates. Pretty play.
James fires. The three is off.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Now Leonard. Stolen by Henderson. Caruso. The long shot, no good. Raptors leading by 9. Up top, Leonard. It's in. His shot is pure.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
LeBron outside. Okongwu pulls it down. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much. I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Caruso. And stolen by Siakam. Now Okongwu. Stolen by Henderson. Outside, James. Off target from outside.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Raptors.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Here's Levine. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All alone. Count it! And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. on, let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. And, of course, Jimmy Butler. He was a tweener who did a lot for his team. Let's see how they do.
And his fans, teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all that he's brought to the table. But I like what the trade does for them. I bet it helps them right off the bat, not to mention in the long term.
GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
Oh, that's unbelievable. Such a big-time athlete. Levine makes the hardest moves look easy.
Outside, Sexton. Pass to Jokic. Hangs in the air. He takes it up and lays it in. Jokic has got his second basket of the game.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Now the 76ers on the break. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Jokic a screen. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. I asked him if he's focused on a particular player in the opposing lineup, and coach stressed the message he delivered to his team about Pascal Siakam. It was simple. Don't bite on his spin move. He doesn't want his guys falling for Siakam's tricks in the low post. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And here's Nash following the three from Onyeka Okongwu.
Well, there's tremendous defensive versatility with Pascal Siakam. He's got reach, he's got length, he's got timing, and he's got quickness.
Now here's Leonard. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Jokic a screen. Kicks it out to Gordon. 6 to shoot. A jump hook. And Jokic gets it to go. Jokic has got 6 points.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
And Levine, here we go. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Now here's Levine, following the miss by Jokic. Outside Leonard. Driving in. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, don't let Kawhi's quiet demeanor fool you. This guy has athleticism and explosiveness. How about that in style?
To the middle. Leonard with the steal. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
I think one thing you love about Kawhi Leonard, this guy never gets too high, never gets too low, but he is the ultimate competitor because he competes at the highest level regardless of the situation.
And it's Leonard missing.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Here's Here's Siakam. Following the basket by Jokic. And he gets it to go.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Sit down. Give yourself a round of applause.
Here's Rozier.
Position on the court.
Pops in the layup for two.
Strong take inside by Rozier. He might be a smaller guard, but he's got no fear.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Inside, Lopez. Got him up in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's Leonard. Lays it up off the glass. Leonard's got 5.
Why Leonard able to navigate his way to the cup off the bounce? Yes, sir.
And it's Rozier missing.
Boy, the defense baits him into taking that shot. Sometimes I say there's a reason you're open.
Offline with his 3. To the wing right side. .105 left in the first quarter. Here's Lopez. And he overshot that one, missing. Now here's Leonard. 5 points in the game. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Over in the corner, Reddish. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Takes it out to Leonard. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Here's Rozier. Another miss by Philadelphia.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And the wide open shot from Reddish. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Raptors.
The Raptors, 14.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Vucevic. Jokic, no good. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Toronto Raptors. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip.
Boy, defensively, you want to take Levine out of his rhythm. That means no open lanes to the rack.
Nobody near Barnes. Good on the three-point shot. Barnes has got the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors. And Doris, I heard a famous coach talking about, quote, the human nature things that a team has to beat before they even get on the court. Can you talk about that?
Oh, Kevin, it's such a great point. So, for instance, is the team in it collectively? Do they care who's getting the shots, the rebounds, and the attention from the media? Or are they about the team and collective success? Human nature is a part of this.
Here's Levine in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
That's tell you what, how high Levine gets on the jump. This guy's such an effective scorer on the inside.
And it's Jokic missing. Raptors leading by 7. Levine double team. In the corner, Smart with it. Drills the three-pointer. Smart's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Jokic with it. He's got 10. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Nash, no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, guys. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Kevin, back to you.
All for one. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
Capable of being a very potent scorer, Jokic certainly has looked focused so far in this one.
Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Pass to Jokic. And the 3 off target. And the Raptors with possession. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's Gordon, guarded by Porter. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Jokic. He's got 14. Count it. Jokic has got 8 points in the quarter.
Spacing things out a little. Smart of Jokic to take advantage from that mid-range.
And it's Leonard missing. The 76ers trailed by 11. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Lopez inside. And the lead is down inside single digits. Lopez has got his second bucket of the night.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Here's Leonard. Wow, hammering it in.
Oh, boy, you love to see that kind of burst from Kawhi Leonard. What a finish.
To the inside. Here's Lopez. Again, Philadelphia.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Leonard, that's for 2. Again, Toronto.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Lopez. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second.
It's going to be on Siakam.
Well, if you allow Lopez to get that kind of touch, it's really hard to guard the 7-footer without fouling him.
endorse the Raptors, it would seem further ahead defensively than they are at the offensive end.
Kevin, it's an organization that historically looks for size. They have a lot of length and athleticism. The ability to force turnovers and be disruptive is something they identify, and then they want to push in transition. They're actually an entertaining group.
Left side, Leonard. Over Bailey. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Rozier looking around. Three-pointer. And Brook Lopez hits from deep. Lopez has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Philadelphia. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Got that bucket in no time at all. Leonard's got 7 points for the quarter.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside Leonard. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Outside Levine. Pass to Okongwu. Off target from three-point range.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Nash up on top. Scoreless thus far. Here's Jokic. 5 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And Stewart gets it to go. Stewart's got the first basket of the third quarter for the 76ers. Here's Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Yeah, there's the versatility Levine brings to your team. This guy can go on scoring runs and keep you afloat.
Pass to Jokic. Over Siakam. And stolen by Siakam. Outside Levine. Pulls up on the elbow. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Levine's got 17.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Pass to Leonard. Puts the move on.
As unassuming as he looks sometimes, Kawhi Leonard finishes with authority off the dribble.
Here's Jokic. 16 points for him. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Leonard with the bucket.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
Put your hands together.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The 76ers trailed by 19. Pass to Jokic. Over Siakam. And he can't bank that one in.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Outside Leonard. That's Jokic with the rebound.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
It's Nash with the drive. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
Well, primarily known as a scorer, Kawhi Leonard using his playmaking skills to set up his teammates there.
Nash outside. Toronto grabs the miss.
Boy, that's a case where he may have been too focused on answering back with his own three.
Here's Levine. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Elite athleticism. Levine able to go up, take the hit, and convert.
So both teams changing it up here. And the free throw, no good. When it comes to underappreciated players, Doris, in the league, Pascal Siakam comes to mind.
You know, Kev, underrated is a word you have to be careful with because these guys are all NBA players. But Pascal Siakam is always available. He's a two-way force. He can score in many kinds of systems, and he is going to absorb an elite defensive assignment. This guy is so good.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. Kevin?
Thank you, Allie. Toronto with the ball. They've got a 13-2 run going. Top the key, Barnes. The tray. It's rebounded by Najee. The 76ers squad is struggling. Lopez a screen. And Rozier, here we go. Lopez with the ball. And it's Reddish picking him up. Lopez, no luck. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Toronto Raptors.
And Ivy, just so difficult to corral. Sometimes you have to foul him and hope he misses.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Drives to the hoop. Barnes outside. Vucevic. Great positioning on the putback.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
To the paint. Here's Lopez. Another miss by Philadelphia. Ivy up top. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. There's a screen by Porter. The shot by Ivy, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's Lopez at the elbow. Takes the elbow jumper and trains it. Lopez has got 11 points.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
And that one's good by Porter.
And such a sharp shooter from outside the arc. Porter just superb at knowing when to fire from deep.
And Rozier, here we go. Back to Lopez. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
At that range, it is about finishing strong. You can't hesitate.
Steps back. Pass to Barnes. From outside the arc. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Bounce pass from Rozier. Lopez inside with 1 on the clock. And so it's the Toronto Raptors rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Nash outside. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
And the Raptors call time here.
Look at those moves. Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
Here's Levine. And then jammed down. He goes right over Colin Sexton.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
Pass to Jokic. Over Smart. Back to Jokic. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Jokic has got 20.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
With the fadeaway. It's good. Jokic has got 4 this quarter.
A focal point of this offense, Jokic is comfortable handling the bulk of the scoring load on this team.
Pass to Smart. Raptors moving the ball around. The shot. And then Leonard with the dunk.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, and my man is going for the jugular.
The open shot, Jokic. Another miss by Jokic.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pascal Siakam.